I have not tried to use music before with this, but we'll see how this works. All right. Oh, music isn't even on yet. There we go. Let's have just a bit of music on. I just feel like it's helpful. All right. Nice and here we go. Excuse me if for some reason the music is too loud or annoying anyone. Just let me know. I will take care of it. We'll turn it down or turn it off or whatever we feel like doing. All right. So back to the snap fobs. So I'm gonna do a few more of these. I have what, like these left to go. I have a tendency to kind of want to go all out with stuff. I want to build a lot of possible designs because I know that when I work on these live at Made, I'm going to get people go, well, I wish I had this or I wish I had that. And I want to have them prepped and ready. So we're going to get them prepped and ready. So I have these templates here. These are my fob templates. I prepared them with the layout that has, so this is the outline size that a snap is. I'm going to use cam snaps here. Guys, cam snaps. If you haven't used cam snaps, want to use cam snaps because they are freaking amazing. They are a plastic kind of snap that you often see on baby clothes, but they are super very easy to install. These are cam snaps. They are super cheap. You can get a starter set on Amazon for almost nothing. Like really cheap, like 20 bucks. So I like to use these. These are fun. They're very secure and very durable. Cam snaps. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and add a little marker in there so I know where this officially starts. All right. So what I have done here. Oh, that is so strange. That is not right. There we go. We're gonna fix this. Not crazy. Get this ready. I like how that was. Put on onto the screen. And now we're ready. See, I keep lying when we're ready and I'm not. What? Okay. Now on these circles here, so these circles outline the outside of the cam snap and the hole where I plan to put the, you take an awl and you make a little hole for the snap to go. So I'm going to use that as a marker. So I'm only going to have it actually embroider this, and I'll show you, I'll take this out. I'm leaving these here as a visual cue. They just help me to place the designs. So I have these all kind of prepared. Open, and I also discovered if I take away the hoop and back, I can re-enter these. No, trying to figure out why I can't get this sucker centered on this because I want it to be centered in the hoop. Something has happened. I need to figure out why. All right, so let's look here. I'm actually gonna H where it's starting, why it's not. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask this in the Hatch users group why I keep getting, it's like this guy is connected, and I'll show you if I take it off of here. See where the connection? Yeah, so you can see the whole hoop is. This is really, really bugging me. That's why I want to figure this out. So that's the design information. We don't want the actually object properties dialog here. Object properties. Anybody else is a Hatch user, I would all be very happy to figure out this. Anyway, we'll move on. Because I want... All right, I want to get this done. I don't want to fuss over the centering of it. I can visually see that it's centered. All right, let me get a little comfy here. Got my tea. And I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get cool logo on here. I got some awesome holographic vinyl that I'm gonna laser cut when I head over to Maine on Saturday, and that's gonna be super cool. I'll take some video and show you guys. Picture. All right, so what is next? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave these open. I go over here. And I am going to make a new file. And I am going to insert a design. And let's see, the last one I did was the camera. I got those. I think I have the drill done. Let's do a hammer and screwdriver bit. All right. And then I'm going to look and see which one of these I think will look good with my hammer and screwdriver. Honestly, I think this rectangle. Go here, Control C. And Control V and put myself back here, and then I'm gonna get these little guys, try and center them into the line here. Now I know if you notice these are out of the hoop, right? I'm gonna show you how we're gonna fix that in just a second. When I designed these, I made sure they fit, but they fit at a 45-degree angle. So I removed those stitch lines from the snap outlines there because I actually don't want those to stitch. And I'm going to move this down to the bottom in the sequence so that stitches it last. And then I'm going to go into my applique menu and I'm going to click convert to applique. Now I'm going to break it so that we can do this in the way I like to do my patches. This is kind of treating it like a patch. So I'm going to move these very top and leave that satin stitching at the bottom. And then I think I am good. Now, the way we will get this to be a proper design is I'm going to go up here, and I discovered that I can rotate up here using numbers, which is absolutely great. And then I thought somebody was coming in my room. I'm going to hit 45. Then we're going to put that at the 45 and then move it. Now I really am going to have to figure out how to get rid of that line. We're going to have to figure out how to get this to unstick itself from... Go ungroup it again. Well, that would have worked had it not been ridiculous. And folks, here is the fun of technology, right? Like, stuff not always what it seems. Let's see. I can get that moved. Get that moved. Yes. And here. All right, so I'm gonna see if I move everything that kind of, yep. Try this. See, you can see it fits in there. So this is what we'll do. We will be fine. I'm going to go delete those. No big deal. We'll convert this back to an applique again. All it'll do is click it right like we did, and then break apart and move up. Problem solution. Yesy siree, sirro. Up to the top. And down we go. All right, now we've got it in the hoop. So this is hammer, screwdriver, snap, bob. Again, I'm designing these all to fit in a 4x4 frame because I want these to be pretty universal for pretty much anybody to be able to embroider on just about any machine. If you had a bigger machine, you could just duplicate this in a program. You could use Brilliance, you could use Embroidered, you could use a cheaper program if you're not a full-time digitizer or a big-time digitizer. Just want to do a little piddly stuff. You can use those. You You can also use your machine. Have a way to rotate these. You could get more than one onto a frame if you did them up like this and the other one like side by side. Okay, so we have that guy done. And close that, and then do another one. So I am just literally batching the crap out of this. Alrighty, what design are we on next? Are on hammer. I don't think I'm gonna do one with the single hammer. Oh, I like the hand with the wrench. More preferred designs. And then this. See if I out. That's fine. I can get this center. Nope. No, I just don't. See? All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll see. Control V. Okay, and we're gonna get that in here. I do like this rectangle. I think it's nice for a lot of these designs because it's simple. And the slightly rounded rectangle is good. So these are gonna all actually be on white. Make them either on white vinyl or actually on white fabric on the front with the vinyl. I have this cool carbon fiber backing that I'm thinking of using. It's a marine vinyl that sticks on and looks like carbon fiber. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty cool. All right. And where are we now? Are here. Remove here. Applique. Let's go ahead and all right, you're stuck on there. Good. We can break that apart so that I can sections. Right. All done. And with wrench up top. Oh. This on for the next. Let's see. Markers. I like the markers. I did a little tweaking on the markers from yesterday. I went ahead and removed a little green spot here. I don't think it was going to embroider well. I had trouble with it before, so. All right, rounded rectangle. Octagon, flower. Maybe we'll use this one. Not technically flower. No, what the shape is really. I just liked the shape. It was one I could just insert shape. I just thought it was cool. Nope, I'm not loving it. Let's remove. Okay. You know what? That flower one. I have a feeling I'm not gonna love that one. Any of them. Ew. Let's do, well, I guess back to this one. It really is rectangle. Oh. Control C. Play, Control C. B. Range. So I'm gonna dig in here and I'm ungroup. I want to give him a little more space. There we go. I think that just looks. I just think the machine will like it better. Whoopsie. No, I don't want to select you. Over here. Now we're gonna recenter. All right, and this, convert to applique. And if I don't turn them, I'll go back and turn them. I have a tendency to keep redo. I apparently love wasting time that way, but it is what it is. You know, not always perfect. And we converted that to applique, so let's do a break apart. Break apart. And up to the top we go. Double check our colors. Yep, this is... So one of the things I'm trying to do is if you don't have a multi-needle machine, you have to manually change the thread, take it up through and out every single time there's a color change. So I'm attempting to organize by color to reduce the number of color changes, which will make people who have single needle machines a lot happier. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and group and turn 45 degrees. Oh, this is one of them that's gonna do the thing. All right. How do we fix this last time? Oh, I remember what we did. Ungroup. It's these applique stitches that hook it. I don't know why. 45. All right. I should probably do the 45 before I convert to appliques. Like I said, I'm going to have to ask in my Facebook group that I am in the Hatch Facebook group, why in the world, how do I get those unhooked once they're hooked to the set to where they're located in that frame? Strange. All right, so markers, snap, fob. And these will have little hooky ring thingies. That's really descriptive, isn't it? Hooky ringy thingies. Adjust this down. There we go. All right. Because I have gotten to that point in the day where I am like ready to relax. So I'm just gonna chill in my chair. You guys get to see my snazzy office. This is where I work all day, every day. Me and my awesomeness. We do awesomeness in here. All right. New. Insert. Design. All right. Let's see. We've got our cute little paintbrush. You know what? Let's make a new fob off the paintbrush shape. I don't think I can in the 4x4 hoop. Never mind. I was going to say we could echo the shape of the paintbrush and I could make it cool shaped, but I don't think I'm going to be able to in the space allotted because that handle is long and then you do. We're going to turn you 45. Oop. I don't know why I just didn't hit 9. Silly me. All right. See, this one is locked into the center as well, and I just don't understand what goes on with this. I guess let's try this one. Oh. I think we're gonna have to shrink this one. Midge. Long. Turn this. There we go. Yep, so we do fit in here. Don't know. Quite centered? I think I am. Anybody else think I am? Anybody watching? Well, if you're lurking, I'm probably centered. I believe I'm centered. All right, so let's delete this, delete this. Okay, let's hit this down to the bottom of that sequence. Let's select all, turn it 45. All right, now that we've turned it and we know it's looking pretty in the frame, let's click convert to applique and break apart and break apart and move these guys up. All right, paintbrush is done. Paint brush snap fob. Actually, I'm just gonna call it brush snap fob. Brush to snap fob. There we go. So I match my naming conventions. That's the programmer in me says, naming conventions must be accurate. If anybody doesn't know, my background is actually in computer science. So sometimes a few of my little weirdnesses come from my computer background. All right, and then this one definitely is here. And into the frame you go. All right, let's turn you. 45. All right. Delete. Extra. Rounds. You know, I could delete those on my template, but I like seeing. Oh. It is what it is. Music is like video game. I have this couple of YouTube channels I have that are royalty free and all right, here we go. Control S, brush, easel, snap. Now I want to show you guys something cool. So something that the system will do that Hatch will do. Just real quick because I'm getting kind of like I need. So one of the things it'll do is actually take sort of screenshots of your thing and you can print it out. So this is really nice to have, especially since I'm going to be showing this to people in person. I wanted to have a printout. Now the other thing it will do, these very cool sheets. And I can bring up one of these actually on the PDF, one of these PDFs here, guys. They're really, really, really useful. Go up one. I want to explain to you guys how these work and why they're so awesome to have. So these are what are called a design worksheet. And if you go hit file print, you'll see one of these in Hatch. And most embroidery software can't do this. And this is one of the reasons why it's nice to have some sort of software on your computer to organize your files. So here it tells us that this is a design worksheet. Our zoom factor is 1:1. The came from Hatch. So it'll give us the height, the width, how many stitches it is. And if we do a little mathsies, we could figure out how long it will take. So let's say this is 5413. Let's say it do 600 stitches per minute. So this design will take about 9 minutes plus some time for your color change. If you pay attention, you're fast and your machine doesn't have a meltdown, you will get it done pretty fast. Now, these 3 colors here, those are those underlay colors. Those are the placement line, the cutting line, and the tack down. Now, you don't have to do those in those colors. What I do is I do these in the color that I plan. So realistically, I'm going to have black, 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 gray, black. I really only have 2 times I have to change the, not counting. So I insert the black, then change to the gray, then back to the black, and boom, it's done. But doing this lets you have a printout of this at the real size, the final size that it'll be. So I can print these 1:1, so I can get, like I said, a really good physical idea of how large the patch will be. So, you know, this is it next to my hand. That's a pretty good size patch. It's not too huge. originally I had them twice that size, so they were going to be like that big. That was probably a little too big. So, oh, my neck is like, I need to stretch. I need to do some yoga. All right. Anyway, and then what I did with these is I printed them all the PDF. It doesn't let you save to a PDF, unfortunately. But if you have Acrobat or something like that on your machine, you can use the print to PDF function to do it. Which is what I did. All right. Close that guy. And back to a new one. Insert design. Now, whenever you looked at those stitch counts and you saw the time on those, I want you guys to think about this. So, and know why these cost money whenever you buy them from people, and why people should actually charge probably a little more than they charge for these. So, I have to cut the fabric. I have to cut the stabilizer. Then I need to place the fabric into the stabilizer. Then I need to put it into the machine. And I'm going to thread the needle. Then I'm going to run the first colors, second colors, whatever colors. Then you have to stop right before the end. I have to get the backing onto there. Then I have to wait for it to do the whole thing. Then I have to remove it from the frame and then cut it out. So there is, let's say that's a 9-minute file to run. And let's assume that the machine doesn't really give us any drama, that it's not going to break any thread, that it's not going to have a bobbin problem, that where tension is all good because we tested that. I have at least another 10 minutes minimum of other stuff I have to do. So you could really probably only make about 4 of those, 3 of those, actually 24, 63 of those in an hour. And if you're paying yourself any reasonable sum of money, that goes up pretty fast. So next time you're at an art fair or a craft market and you see monogrammed or embroidered goods, remember there is time in this whole thing. Not to mention the time it's taking to digitize all this stuff. So just my little PSA service announcement. All right, there's our paint bucket. What do you think? We should use the octagon? Sure. Vary the business here a little. Yeah, I like that with the octagon. Is it a little something something? Now, my life will be easier thanks to the laser cutter, which I think I will have the laser cutter cut these out when I have them done. I can print a whole bunch of them and lay in bed, and then laser cutters. We'll try it. Have to. That's my. I sees it. Then I'm like, kids, why are you saying that? And now here I am saying it. All right. Everything always looks strange when you put it on the 45 degree. I don't know what it looks like. That you get to turn your top. All right. Ooh, I am sorry, guys. I'm tired today. So I was gonna try and weasel out a sewing stream, but man, I can barely stand up. So I'm like just doing this chill stream. Okay. Are computering it up because I am chill. Brush and bucket. Snap. Snap. Fob. Bada bang, bada boom. One more down. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I don't like the palette. I did the palette, but I don't love it. I don't know why. I like this one, but I don't think anybody's gonna. Here we go. Pen and pencil brush. So I did one that I love, and I don't think anybody will want it. And then I did one that I don't love, and I think people probably want that one. I don't know. this. I always have this problem when you try and mass make things, run out of like choosing strength. That may sound weird, but you know, it's hard to choose stuff. So. Deselect. There we go. Applicant. Part. Up. S. And cross. Bob. Go. Over there so I can close you. See how cute they are. They're so cute. I wish I could stop yawning today. Jeezies. Okay. New. Like, any Monty Python fans? I love Monty Python. Always have. Okay, this one is cute. Like the pen. Don't move. Why don't you? All right. Let's try that on the circle shape. It might come. Doesn't exactly echo the shape. That's okay. Got a little bigger. Screens are deceiving when it comes to how big something. Very difficult to zooming in. Looks big to you, but its physical size difficult to sometimes understand. At least for me it is. It doesn't translate into its physical size on this. I have a really hard time with drafting on the computer because I can see that the proportion is right, but it can't really, like sometimes when you follow draft directions, it doesn't really come out the way you want it to, but when you're drawing it on paper, I can see and look and think, oh, is that close to a pattern that I used before that I know fits me? And, you know, but whenever you do it on the computer, it's hard to, for me it is, it's hard to theorize it in my head. Well, when I draft, I'm still old school and I draft on paper. Maybe color. Get a new one here. All right. E-taste has like this bit of soap in it. If I weren't streaming, I am streaming. I have to drink my slightly soap. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I spazzed for a minute. Never mind me. That's those. Let's do these pliers. Definitely circle, which should still be aha in my clipboard. Okay, and let's turn. At least when you have a procedure that you're put together and you're over and over, makes it easy. You don't have to do a lot of thinking. Although I prefer the more challenging aspects of life in general. I like when it's all thinking. It's hard and it's frustrating, but then on the other hand, it's fun. But I'm weird. Yes. Pliers. 2. I'm thinking of making a foam smith. I'm trying to think how... Oh, I have an idea real quick. Got this down. I think I know how I'm going to make a foam smith. And sorry, peeps, I gotta draw this. Yeah, I'm gonna make an EVA foam tile. It's like this, like a small one, and then have the words foam smith in it. Yeah, I'm gonna make a foam smith fob. That'll be cute. Then went over to Ted. Here you go, fancy foam smith. Alrighty. We have too many more left. Oh. I like the protractor and triangle. Do you guys notice? I like green. Made them all green, and I know they're all green, but anybody can replace the color, and I like green. Control D. Oh, dang, look at that. That almost came in just right. I think I can make that one a little. So that's not a cutting line, what you see there. That's actually a stitching line. That's going to be that edge stitching line, right? So the cutting line is actually, I could make where the cutting line goes and export that as an SVG, which will eventually happen for my cuttings. If I want to use the laser. Delete that. That. A 425. All right. I wish I had a macro for this. Sweet. But I don't. Macro. All right. Save. Protractor. Triangle. Forgot what I was calling it there. We're definitely gonna do the saw. Now the saw is gonna take a little tweak. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this rounded rectangle and widen it and narrow it. H. Get that. Do is turn this on the 45 and let's still fit. Oh, you do a lot bigger. And H. D is space I get. Thank you. Husband gave me my phone. Apparently I forgot my phone in the kitchen. Imagine that. Silly me. I want to get that guy a little bigger. So let's turn that on the 45 and see. We still have some room. Here. Because the saw is really cute. I actually think the saw is going to be one that gets people's attention. Personally. Have to see. Never know. I have this weird way that sometimes I can anticipate what people want and sometimes not. That looks good, right? I'll just... Yep, I think that looks good. Yeah, this is good. Take, applique, kill that. That I kills it. No. Art. It looks like a paint roller in the little. S saw snap. Okay, there we go. And close that. New one. Design. I didn't do one, I think, with the spray paint. Did I do one with the screwdrivers? Starting to lose. I have the hammer. Let's just not. I'm gonna skip the screw. I mean, I can always go one. Look, it's a different design. I thought about putting a screw and a screwdriver here, but the screwdrivers like should not be the same size as the screw itself. That looked weird. So Control C, B, go. Make them a little bigger. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the arrow out. Ah! I don't want to click that button. All right. This is okay. H. Hitting something like that. I don't know what. Now, I could count. I'm just gonna go. Now, I know this fob top looks really big, but that folds down. So because it folds down, and we'll make one of these together. I'll show you guys how I make it. Hip is bugging me today. Go 45 degrees. Go and we do, and we make you an applique and break you apart. Oh no, and we break you apart again. Anybody doing any crafting or anything good while you're watching and learning? All right, move to top. Here we go. Screws. Snap. Ball. Bada. right. New design. You know, I haven't done one with the swatches, and I think the fob would be cute with the swatches. You can make any color you want on these. I think that would be cute. Just switch up the thread. And if you have more thread colors. So I did this design using only 3 colors, just because I wanted to be able to do this on the 10 needle. You could do a lighter, darker on the yellow, and the same thing here to actually give it more of that swatchy look. But I don't have it digit. Oh, you know what? I don't have it digit. Oh. Oh, that's right. Because it was small. I left it that way. Okay. Ah. All right. Okay, rotate. 45. Okay, here. And we're gonna hit. You know what? I thought it was Wednesday. It is Tuesday. For a second there, I thought it was Project Runway night. I like Project Runway, but you know, it's not Project Runway. Oh well. Tomorrow is though. All right. Yeah, that looks. Break apart. Apart. So this project is essentially done entirely in the hoop. Really cool. I have a couple of other in the hoop projects that I bought from Urban Designs. And I want to do them. I keep wanting to call it Urban Decay because I buy Urban Decay makeup. It's like, no, it's Urban Designs. Urban Threads. Urban Threads. Oh my god, my brain is like bleh today. Alright. Watches. Snap. Bob. Titty tada tana pata. Any new design. Insert some artwork. Got the swatches. Got the hair. What if we did something? Try this. Let's do a combination. Hair. Try the tape. 290. Pretty cute. Punch. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's ungroup you. I'm gonna show this, and I am put in a guide here. Look in your ruler, you get a guide. That. We're gonna get those to the Control D. Didn't work out quite as do. Think. Let's see. Hatch have a distribute height or distribute width. Line in space. Base evenly. Whoop whoop. All right, that was cool. Now, let's group that. Now we've got a really cute design. All right. Get our rounded rectangle fob design. And of course we gotta make it a little smaller. Quite big. Go. Ah! Few too many times than I planned. Computer was behind me. Right. Rotate. 45. Not you. Fill these before we get. Applique. Part and part. Save. All right. Let's make I do like the toolbox. And shape this. No, not you. Get this. H. Highlight these bottom ones. Press the up key. So that we can just mirror this shape a bit. This looks nice. A. Now what we could do is put a name across there. That'd be a lot of stuff we could. A little something in. What I love about really flat graphics. There doesn't take a lot to make. Applique. It's chapstick. That is better. All right. Excuse me, guys, with this stretching my neck and nuts, because I have been so hard working on there. Toolbox. We only have a few more to go. Want that. I could use the new from function, but I just haven't been. You know what? I have an idea. I have to try this. All right, everybody bear with me. I am going to try and make something art from scratch. You guys can guess what this is a test of my skills. It's gonna be weird. I don't know if you guys can tell what shape I'm making. Supposed to be. Hey, I love YouTube. Thank you for the follow. All right. Just getting this straightened up. What I'm gonna do? Try and figure out how to duplicate this. So do you guys get what I'm making? Gets what I'm making. There we go. Ah. If I can find. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Wonder if I. Nope. Better off. Too bad. It'll be a little time consuming, but we'll get it. Next. Whew. This is gonna be a forever. Let's. Right? Sorry guys, I have this weird that I don't talk when I am trying to debate on how to make this look like the floor tile, because I don't know how many of you are cosplayers, but we use lots of floor tiles. That is my goal here, to this look like floor tile. And when it does, I will be happy. It does look like I can do it. It just has to... a little while. Well... it. Well, stop doing that. A visual approximation. Okay. Up. Seven. Oh. Oh. I missed that one. That is hard though. Button. Oh. Right. All right. Again, sorry for the quiet. I am quiet when I concentrate. Let's save this before we have a massive problem. Home square. Take it in true view. Sometimes it locks it where I can't use arrow key. Don't actually arrow keys. There we go. That is starting to look like a floor tile. I have to say, I am rather impressed with myself. I don't do a lot of from scratch drawing. I do actually. I use kind of like templates and draw from the template. A lot of from scratch. I do actually draw something from scratch. I am pretty proud of myself. Closer. Woo woo! I'm almost halfway there, yo. Because these then will get duplicated and rotated and flippied. And I only have to really get it just right one time. See, again, with the whole okay. I don't know if I'm much. Like, I'm gonna need more of those. Ah, that I don't want all three moved. All right, just getting these straight. And I we forgot to finish that one. Right, let's see here. Fussy. Fussy, fussy. But I know these openings are big. That one. You look off. Still, but it looks. That looks good. I think so. Right there. This apart. Leave this. Zoomy zoom zoom. Yeah, I think when you were just here. This. All right, that gives me one foam piece. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is nudge that on top of here because I want this to become. Why not? Really? Now that I. Yes, I do want those to become one. Sorry, I had to think for a second. So I'm gonna duplicate. Actually, I am gonna use my layouts. Create layouts. Copy vertical. And now I've got one down here. Nope. Nope. Control D. Rotate that 90. Here, but what we have to do copy. Now, I'm going to get this all as one piece. So what I'm going to do is use the create outlines and offset. Do that. So everything like this. Woohoo! Woohoo! Look at that! Look at that, yo! We got foam! Well, we will. Alright, here we go. Let's do a little tweaky tweaky. Because I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is crazy over here. There we go. Know how to. Yeah, that normal. That. So this isn't perfect when you do the create outlines. You do get some little things. Like I said, we got these corners. Now I am not looking at a piece of foam, so I don't know how those corners actually go. But for the sake of right now, what we're gonna do, that. Delete that, and that. There we go. The only thing it got mad at, like I said, was those corners. So that did a pretty good job, honestly. Oh. There we go. There we go. All right. We are almost to the end of this. All right, let's go back to here and then let's do a Control S. Save, because we have done a lot of work and it would be really sucky if we did not save. And let's get that object properties out. And now let's figure out how we want to fill this. And now we want to make this work. So I'm going to go ahead and move this to fill. Okay, that looks nice, but let's look through the tatami stitches and the emboss. I do like the embossing. What would look the basket, right? And let's see what happens. Play with the spacing. What's going on? Right, and let's just see advance. Trying to see how to make this pattern. I don't really love that. It just like takes away from our shape. Maybe I shouldn't try and make it. That looks pretty good, actually. I don't know what travel on. Forget what travel on does. All right. How about this one? I like that. All right. So let's do this. Bugging me. Don't know a good way to clear these. Illustrator, I could easily these guys. Here at one. Weird. They're really annoying. Off they go. One more. Those are okay. All right. Oh, if anybody's out there, feel free to start some conversation because this is kind of fussy work. Okay, so I've got my foam tile. All right, so I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna do a Control D and I'm gonna make a second one and I'm gonna see what happens. Put some lettering on. Lettering. What kind of letters should we use the embroidery? See what embroidery we have available. Try this. I kind of like that. Somewhere. Wish I had an opinion from somebody on whether or not this looks like foam. Have to go asking around to some peoples. Oftentimes there we go, in black or gray. Let's do gray foam. Get another color. There, like that one up here for mostly because I think I'm something and see how this works. Stay with me here. I am going through a conceptual idea. So oh, I know which one. Like this. Eat all that. See what I'm doing? Back here. Rectangle. That. That. Is. All right. That looks. G. I don't think this will work as an app. And let's see what happens. Leave that shape to. I want to save that shape. Here. Click that and I go back into edit objects and I am going to say remove overlaps. Now watch that piece up here. So if we do this, I'll show you. This, there is, now it has flunked out what it thinks are the overlaps, but it's not done a perfect job. And here's what to do. Delete random wacky shapes. Came about that. Right, and then we'll go ahead and put this back top of there. The same thing here. We're going to go ahead and click remove overlaps. Should have had a nice big chunk cut out of there. Yes, we did. Go over a little bit more. All right, so now we've got our, guess like this is going to be our foam smith patch. Foam with ruler and that is in our big one. Now, see if I can make a fob out of this. Play Control C. It might be too small. Fob might be, but we'll try. Play Control C. Get it terribly. All right. That could work. Let's just keep it and try it. It may work. Which is That's not too bad. It's 8,000. Rotate that. No, we forgot to do. Got organize. Second. Okay. Colors. Go. All right. Start to applique. Break apart. All right. Fifth. Fob. Save this in factory. Oh, I like that. Right? That. Now let's try something. I'm just playing now at this point, people. All right, so go here. See? Another idea. Do some text. Oh, now let's play with some fonties. Fonts. Oh, I don't even know why I clicked that. Oh, ugly font. Playing around here. I don't know what I just. Oh, that was interesting. Just gonna say yeah. Okay. No. But let's look at our true type font. I have a lot of. I don't know. Okay. All right, I like this. This is a design. I think that's cool. Like it. Good in white, so we can put it on a black background. What y'all think? Anybody even watching? Yeah, we got a couple viewers. Woo woo. All right, let's see here. I do like this. There we go. All right, let's go here and turn it. Now I'm going to give this a black background, and I'm going to show you guys how this program can actually help me with that. To visualize it. 45. Okay, so I'm going to just select everything, and I'm going to click white. And then I'm going to go ahead here. Hit applique and convert to applique. Yeah, when I get that set, I like that. Okay. Yeah, it's not a, yeah, it's a pre-cut. And then, oh. Ah! There we go. Clicking too many things. I just wanted to unselect. Break apart. Apart. All right, and then hit that to top. Now, I want this to be black. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here to customize design. This background should really be, let's do the color inside the hoop as black. There we go. And so now we can see what it'll look like on black fabric. Pretty snazzy. Now, if I wanted to, I'm gonna try this. I haven't tried this yet. We could say like some sort of blank. I haven't tried this yet. Oh, that's cool. You know, you could do that. That'll show me what it looks like on something else. All they've got here. 80 long sleeve shirt. On the stomach. There we go. That's a pretty neat thing. I didn't even know I could do that. I just saw that earlier today and I had been wanting to click it. Let's do a factory fabric. Let's pick. I want to see what it looks like. Fabric color. Doesn't give me much texture. Solid color. selected objects are pink. It also lets me select grid point and stuff here, but I don't need to because it'll auto do it. Oh, hello. Which of my children is watching me? Just say oldest or youngest. How you doing, sweetie? All right, here we go. You like the maker badge? I think I like this. I'm gonna save this. Maker snap. All right. What else can I do? Oh, I wanted to make a Seamstress snap fob. Go ahead and close that and Control C and do a new one. Control V. And let's get some text here. Digitize. Oh, I don't want that. I want lettering. Then lettering. And I'm going to word foam. Okay, and see what it defaults into the same font all the time, these big block letters. I am a fan of this Acumen. Let's keep going. Oh no, that's too big. Not the extra light. Let's do Acumen Pro. Do Acumen Pro Medium. Oh, it's a sound smut. All right, and then let's go down here. Something I like to do, play with weights of the same font. Not enough play yet. Oh, I had an idea. These work hard a bit. Where is my letters? What is a foamsmith's favorite tool? Anybody have a clue? I know. The handy dandy utility knife. Aha! That's the foamsmith's preferred tool of choice. All right. Cabin. Let's get our idea. Go. Definitely not red. This on a white background, or we'll do this on white on a black background. It will need, I need to redo these colors a bit. Okay. What was I looking? Oh, I am getting framed at foam. Snap. Now I'm just creating for the sake of creating. Oh, I know what I want. Close that. And I'm gonna then over here. No. In here. I'm going to open this. You know what? I just realized. Don't have to do satin stitch. These are not patches. Oh, I gotta go through them all and take away the satin stitch. Yeah, normally on a snap fob, you don't have satin stitch. I don't know. I have to think about that. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I just... All right. Go here. Outline. Triple. Black. We're gonna do a little bit of manipulation. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click here and take the knife, cut that apart. And I'm gonna also take the knife, cut that apart. Trying to do is select there. And we're gonna get that middle out. Get this just right. Here, H. Over. Problem here. Finish that. I think fancy helping of form. I didn't. There. Okay. Now you guys are gonna see. Now we're gonna go here to create layouts. Outline. Outline. Should have gotten something. See what happens if I hide those. Outline. Is that it? Okay, alright. So now all we have to do is get rid of all of these. There we go. And get rid of that. Now, see, we have our squiggly outline, and I'm gonna run that in a triple run or a backstitch. A backstitch. That'll look nice. 5-stroke backs. Yes. All right. Run that in white. Do an unhide all. And ungroup those and switch that white. White. Black. Yep. Actually, no. I'm going to do make that stand up more. Outline offsets. That's one. That's 2. There we go. All right. Now, then we're going to get rid of the interior one. White. So we're going to give it a white outline and a black outline, which should set it off from the background. Good. This one is going to be one I'm going to have to try. But I like it. All right, so once I get this done, we're gonna call it probably a night. I am getting really tired and I need some sleep. Home and rest so that we can prep for next week's stream. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? Did you like how all that? Oop. Yeah, it's not cheap going ape. It's more than I had originally wanted to spend, but they have a payment plan for it, so that definitely helps a lot. There's a payment plan for it. That's basically how I'm paying for it. Hit that on the 45. Yep, and that's that. So what do you think of that design? You know, as far as like the foam smith thing goes, I thought that was kind of cute. What are you using right now? Are you using Embrilliance or Embroidered? I know both of those are pretty cheap. I tried a bunch of the cheap software. I just didn't like it. I just couldn't deal with it. I wanted something that felt the most like Illustrator because I'm used to Illustrator. And so I just needed something that I could work with. And I want to be able to sell files. Like, I want to be able to sell this so people can make this. And if anybody's out there that wants to do testing, I would be happy to test with you. And if you would like, you basically get the design for free in return for running it and like the, you know, like a pattern tester, but for embroidery. So tomorrow night I am going to be stitching some of these out. I will not be doing it on stream because where I am going to stitch these, the amazing designs. I haven't heard of that one. This one runs 1,000 when you get all the way up to the top. That's the one I'm using. I just really liked it. And, you know, I plan to hopefully, cross your fingers, sell enough designs to make it pay for itself. So, that's the hope. The hope, a wish, and a prayer. So if anybody wants to make that happen and tell me some designs that you would love to see, I would love to make them. God, my nails are so bad. Oh, wait, I'm a maker. All right. Well, I will have my samples next week to show you guys. I also want to get started on the under things for my Nutcracker cosplay that I am doing. Let's see, who am I doing? I am doing the Sugar Plum Fairy. See, I am so brain dead tonight. I gotta get home before I fall over. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the Sugar Plum Fairy. I also am working on a steampunk kind of design. I've got to look at my fabric stash and see what's there, but there'll be a corset and, you know, bustles and funness there. But yeah, so I am gonna be heading out, and if anybody, you know, you're always welcome to hit me up on the socials. I'm available constantly, and I now have the services for cosplay teaching if anybody's interested, one-on-one. And if you need me, you can find me. All right. Thank you so much, and good night.